Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. It's a Friday folks, hooray, celebrate. So in the latest of the films that didn't get a wide release in theaters, didn't make much money or found their way onto the internet. The latest of these is a documentary called I Am Heath Ledger. This is essentially his friends and family basically remembering his life and career and basically telling how great he was without ever going into his demons, and Michelle Williams is not interviewed here, not once at all. You also get some home movies of him throughout this special that aired, I guess, at a couple of film festivals, and this was also a special on Spike TV, apparently. So Heath Ledger, if you care to know, was born in Perth, Australia, and who, according to his family and his mother in particular, he was a wild child. His mother thought, okay, I'm going to let this kid do what he wants because there's no real controlling him. He left home as a teenager to make his way in the world, or particularly Australia. And Heath Ledger did some Australian TV shows early in his career when no one really noticed who he was. Eventually, he did find his way to Los Angeles here, and he basically turned the fans off a whole bunch of people. Now, before he hit it big, he rented a house or something of a flop house that was home to future Australian stars such as Ben Mendelsohn and Naomi Watts here. He was first introduced to American audiences at the age of 19 with 10 Things I Hate About You. He was telling one friend, oh, I'm going to craft for this part, and I'm going to get this part, and his friend was like, okay, yeah, you're not really well known here, but okay, go out and get that part if you like. And he got it, obviously. With that film opened doors for him specifically. I guess Heath Ledger was a real go-getter, I guess, considering that's how you have to be to make it in Hollywood, apparently. Friends and family, sort of tell stories about other films they did. His next film was the Patriot here. That film starred his idol, another fellow Aussie that made it as well. That was Mel Gibson. He sort of flubbed with his auditions because he had to actually audition in front of Mel Gibson. And I guess Roland Emmerich and Mel Gibson sort of liked him, and basically that's how he got the part. I actually think that The Patriot is Roland Emmerich's best film, and also to his friends, after The Patriot wrapped filming, they got to go on Mel Gibson's private plane back to Los Angeles. But then he goes on to do A Knight's Tale, which helps launch him into further stardom here. Of course, his agent is being interviewed here, and it's like, yeah, he didn't like going on press junkets for A Knight's Tale. He hated doing interviews. He felt sick doing this, and I guess he tells his friends, hey, look, I want to be famous, but now that I have fame, I'm uncomfortable with being famous, I guess. That's one of the more funnier things about what one of his friends remembers about him is that when Heath Ledger shows up at his door, his friend answers his door, and there's Heath with Naomi Campbell, and his friend is like, I still have Naomi Campbell's, posters on my walls. So I guess, and towards the end of the film, then yes, they go into the making of The Dark Knight and how his friends were like, yeah, how can you not do a Jack Nicholson impersonation? And it's like, or hey, how can you make sure you don't do anything as remotely resembling Jack Nicholson? He sort of goes into character of how he would portray the Joker in some way to one of his friends, and his friends was like, yeah, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It's apparently a short film. It's like 1 hour and 2 minutes, although apparently somewhere on IMDb it says this thing is 90 minutes long. Essentially this film is like, if you remember a very long time ago, when the E! Network, during the 90s, when it was more a gossip rag than anything else, before it became this reality network thing, they had a show on called The E! True Hollywood Story. This is essentially what this would be on, basically. It's like they're telling you all how great Heath Ledger is. Only towards the end does one person say, oh yeah, he needs some sleeping pills to sleep, basically, here. They don't go into his manic moods. They don't go into his press moods or any of it. The breakup with Michelle Williams hurt him in some way. Again, I don't like dissing documentaries, but it's like, this is just whitewashing Heath Ledger again. You may like his films, congratulations, he had a very impressive resume for just being the age that he was when he died. Again, the home videos that are shown throughout this film, I guess so that Czar could have him later on know who her father was, they're not all that interesting. So in the end, folks, I Am Heath Ledger is an okay documentary You can find it online somewhere. It's playing the rounds of several film festivals. So what I'm going to do here, as I'm giving this a Netflix rating, again, if you want to seek this film out, you can. Again, I don't suggest you not see this if you really want to see someone who was in the prime of his life. So folks, what did you think about I Am Heath Ledger? Did you happen to like this film? Did you not care for it at all? What's your favorite Heath Ledger performance? What's your favorite documentary so far this year? Please folks, like, comment, subscribe, and enrich yourself with knowledge. I will see you next time. If you want to see this handsome face, subscribe. Yeah,